Welcome, welcome. Today we're going to be going through another 3 or so episodes of If the Emperor Had Text-to-Speech, and as always, please leave any other recommendations, Warhammer or otherwise, down in the comments down below. And let's get into it.
Actually, I think I have to go now.
Stop. You're telling me about this Inquisition thing.
Oh, hold it. Wow, I think that's your regular everyday meal of 1,000 sacrificed souls being prepared. Better go and check on it.
What was that?
Nothing, my lord. Nothing at all.
Oh yeah, wait, we wouldn't know about that, would he? Wait, I thought he created the... I thought the Emperor made the Golden Throne. Did someone else make it so that you had to sacrifice 1,000 souls? Was it, like, not finished? And they're like, oh shit, never finished the power source. Guess, you know what? 1,000 souls, that'll do it.
I'll just go now. What the...
You are not going anywhere until you tell me about the Inquisition.
How did you do that?
Have you forgotten? I'm the fucking Emperor. I sit around and randomly shit out warp storms daily because I have nothing better to do. Now, tell me.
Uh-oh.
Why are there so many
I think I shat out at least 5 warp storms during that presentation. Really, what the fuck have you all become? Labor camps and sterilizations? Murder millions over bare superstition? Excommunication of actually loyal Astartes? Have thousands of imperial planets and its valuable assets destroyed because some guy fapped with barbed wire and accidentally summoned a demon or...
What? Did that actually happen? With barbed wire? Is that an actual story, or is that hyperbole? I'm going to guess it's real, because there's no such thing as hyperbole in this, from what I've learned.
To be painfully hypocritical and use Xenos and demonic weaponry in aid in order to carry across my will, use technomonkeys.
But, my lords, the Inquisition's work has saved mankind on numerous occasions. Like during the High Fleet Leviathan crisis, where the Inquisitor known as Cryptman stepped forward. The Tyranids, which he had previously named them, had managed to outmaneuver the Imperium, but thanks to Cryptman, their threat was abolished. He had managed to have a Magos concoct a poison against the Tyranids, which they then managed to defeat them entirely with.
Am I gonna have to start writing a list over things I don't know what the fuck you are talking about because what in the balls are a Tyranid?
I'm good. I know what a Tyranid is, but I'm with the Emperor. That went over my head mostly. He said a lot of words at me that I knew that they were words. It's like he was trying to speak to me. Just don't know what he was saying.
Right. It's kind of nasty. But still, it was quite heroic of him.
And how much did this threat cost to abolish?
Well, let's just say he didn't have the luxury to count the cost. Anyway, there was also one time during the First War of Armageddon where the Grey Knights helped the Space Wolves fight off a demon Primarch. Please don't get oversensitive about the Primarch thing. I really don't need more of this.
Now you are bringing up those fucking Grey Knights again, with that stupid-ass baby carrier Dread Knight thing. My inexistent eyes are still sore from seeing that abomination.
Yes, but truly the Space Wolves received great aid from the Grey Knights in their battle.
And then what?
What do you mean?
What happened after the battle had ended?
Well... The Space Wolves kind of wanted to save the survivors of the war, but the Inquisition sort of wanted to put them into labor camps and sterilize them and have them die off, which the... Space Wolves didn't really like that much, so...
See? This is why dogs are better than cats. Dogs will try to save you from being put into labor camps and be forcefully sterilized. Cats? Where were they in all this, I don't think they were mentioned once, were they? Nah. They were too busy sunbathing. Terrible. Always get the dogs. And if you get the dogs that are partially human, that's even better.
So, well, there was a Cold War, and the Grey Knights betrayed the Space Wolves, and some shit happened, but that isn't important. Because, well, one time the Grey Knights stopped a bloodthirst using an ancient, very dangerous technology known as the Blood Tide from destroying a world, and it was truly glorious.
And then what?
Oh shit, they killed a massive amount of innocent sisters of battle and adorned their armor in their blood, but...
Just fucking stop. This organization, however it came to fucking be, is obviously pure, concentrated, whole-brain stupidity, and whoever came up with the idea to create it in the first place is obviously a fucking idiot. They walk around and do whatever they fucking feel like while laughing really snarky at the plebeian communities they see before them, all while having themselves and all their troops ornate in loads of fucking shiny shit and skulls to look so emperor worshipping when really they are just creeps in trench coats, and that is all they will ever be. Now, ready yourself, send this message to the scribes. I want it sent to every corner of the fucking galaxy. I, the Emperor of Mankind, hereby make my official decree that all organizations contained within the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition and the Adeptus Ministorum shall be disbanded and removed from existence. All who work for either organization shall return to their sector of birth and work there as a regular citizen once more. All who refuse shall be branded renegades until they have given up their futile strive to conquer the galaxy in the name of their dogmatic religion. Signed, the Emperor of Mankind.
Yes!
If he was to send that out, how many people would know that the Emperor actually did that? Actually said that? Couldn't they fake? Do people do that already? Do people fake, like, decrees from the Emperor? Nah, they wouldn't do that. That'd be heresy, right? Nah, they wouldn't. No way someone would ever fake that someone else said something that was in power, right? No, that'd be heresy.
I shall go ahead and do that immediately, my lord. I'll be back when I'm finished.
This is all fucking nuts. Seriously, how could an organization like this spring into Exista? Wait a moment, I remember something. Shit fuck. This can't be for real. Malcador.
Who? Huh? Repenta.
Lord Inquisitor Fyodor Karnas.
What is it? Do not waste my time. I'm very busy initiating exterminatus on this mining world. You're not giving me the shiny shit we need. Seriously, we can't have our soldiers walking around without the bling.
A very important message has been sent to you directly from Holy Terror itself.
What is it about?
Here, read it.
Someone's getting fired.
This is heresy!
Oh, all right, before we get into the next one. Well, that was interesting. I didn't expect the Emperor to actually disband anything. Based. I knew I liked the Emperor for some reason. He's a cool dude. Although, again, I'm wondering if these people are actually going to believe that the Emperor sent that out. I know this isn't canon, but it seems they put a lot of work and a lot of effort into thinking this through, including the comedy for it. So I'm wondering how much is going to go into its own story, or if it's more of a look at all of the ridiculousness within the 40k universe. Look at how funny, the darkness of the universe is. Or if it's going to be telling an overarching story of some kind while still showing the funniness of the grim, dark universe. I'm excited to see, but let's just get into the next one then.
My lord, the deed has been done. And it took a fuckload of time. At least 3,000 scribes died, and I somehow managed to get a headache in the process. But the message has been sent to all Inquisitorial, and I...
How did the scribes die? It's just... What do scribes do? They just write things, right? Did they fall on their pencils? Or ink? Whatever they write. No, they... For some reason, I feel like they've been using those, like, feathers. Those, like, feather pins. But I don't know. How did they die?
Ecclesiarchal organizations in the galaxy.
Hello?
My lord?
Sleeping?
Hello? Are you awake?
Does the Emperor sleep? Like, he doesn't have any eyes, but he also doesn't have any eyelids to close. So is he, like, perpetually seeing? Wait, does he see with his mind? Or is it that the red one? Man, I have so many questions just about the eyes now.
My lord, I have completed the mission you entrusted me. I have traveled the galaxy and found these 12 individuals of character, skill, and determination. Please, if you will oversee them, I will be ready to make my sacrifice. You have done well, my faithful servant.
Is that the Emperor? Is that the Emperor? He's got a nice voice. But I prefer the text-to-speech voice, it's funnier.
I trusted you to find me the most inquisitive and trustworthy this galaxy has to offer, and you succeeded. I approve of your selection, Malkador.
Yay!
Thank you, my lord. These individuals will lay the foundation for the eternal watchmen of the Imperium.
Oh, so the Emperor kind of did make the Inquisitoria. Is that what it's alluding to? Like, you know, he asked for a list of the most cunning and the most, you know, super smart people to, you know, lay the foundation for like this special secret group and whatnot, and then it became the Inquisitoria. So it was his fault.
Our rooting out heresy and keeping mankind away from the abyss that is chaos. Now that my final duty has come to an end, I shall make my final sacrifice for you, my Emperor. Behold the greatest sacrifice of our age. Malkador the Sigilate is no more. Henceforth he shall always and only ever be Malkador the hero.
I mean, what did he do? He got some people. He got a name on a list. That what he did? What did he do? What did he do? What is he a hero for? It was so dramatic about being like, I'll do my final sacrifice, and then the sacrifice was what? He gets a new title. I thought it was about to be like beheaded.
My lord!
Imagine doing that to like any other type of ruler. It's like, oh man, hey, Mr. President, we got this urgent information I need you to give me your opinion on. And he's just like asleep on the chair. And so you just walk up to him and just start poking him in the nose. It's like, hey, Mr. President, wake up. Poke, 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 poke.
You're awake!
Of course I am, you fuckstudies. Can't you see when people are having dramatic flashbacks?
Oh, I'm really sorry, my lord. Anyway, the deed has been done. The message has been conveyed.
Good. How they dare shit upon a sacrifice that my most loyal servant ever made by turning the organization he laid the foundation for into an elitist shitfest is inexcusable.
But what was the sacrifice? I'm so confused. What did he sacrifice? He got a bunch of names, right? What did he have to give up for it? Because, okay, I want to clarify something. Some people don't understand the difference between sacrifice and loss. Just because you lose something doesn't mean you sacrificed anything. Just because you did something and in the process you lost something. You have to go in knowing and willingly accept that you will lose something for it to be a sacrifice. If you try to achieve something and just lose something in the process, that does not mean it's sacrifice. You have to be doing it in spite of that and knowing full well you will or very likely will lose that thing. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Excuse me, my lord. I don't think I follow.
Malkador, the hero, previously known as Malkador the Sigilate. He was my bro for life, and the first High Lord of Terra. He was the one who ruled and spread the word of the Imperium in my stead while I was tinkering with his throne. If it weren't for that disappointment of a son Magnus the Bookworm, who just had to fall to the temptations of chaos, and sent a brain-shattering psychic phone call to me with his powers, the barriers that protected my greatest project, the webway of mankind, wouldn't have been ruined, and Malkador wouldn't have had to make his sacrifice.
Wait. How close was he to making the webway? Because if I'm understanding correctly, the webway would be an alternative to using the oh, I forget what it's called, the North Star that Bricky was talking about, that the Emperor is kind of the foundation for. Because if they take him off the throne, they can't traverse the warp, because he's that North Star that guides everything. But if they had the webway, they wouldn't need that. It's a much safer use to go through it that I think the other races use, like the Eldar, I think, use it, or maybe some other ones use it, I can't remember. But, yeah, how close were they? And why can't anyone else fucking finish it? I know they're not smart, but really, you telling me, like, the Adeptus Mechanicus can't figure something out?
Oh. So, everything is Magnus's fault?
Definitely. If I could, I'd brutally spank Magnus until his ass would turn so red that his face would look pale in comparison.
Ah, I see.
Come to think of it, is Magnus still alive?
Last time I heard he's a demon prince now, residing in the Eye of Terror on the planet of the sorcerers.
Sounds really fucking nerdy, just like him. Later, I want you to send those Ultramarine Smurfs there and try to get a hold of Magnus and then bring them here to me. If they fail, they'll at least not be so fucking snobby anymore, and if they succeed, I'll get to spank Magnus so it's all good.
Very well, my lord. I'll remember to tell someone that.
I bet there's fan art of that. I bet as soon as this line came out, someone went up and drew, like, Magnus being laid over the Emperor's lap, being spanked by the bony man himself.
Now, I wonder how the disbanding of all those shitty cult organizations is going.
There is no doubt about it, fellow Inquisitors. Whoever sent this message is a heretic. There is a heretic
I knew it.
on Terra, pretending to be the only God Emperor of mankind.
This must be the work of demons.
A cult. It must be a cult.
Is that a space robot cowboy? Huh? Oh, that reminds me. Okay. Oh, what's it called? Oh, it's like a Left 4 Dead Vermintide. So I played this game before I ever started watching 40k stuff. Called Vermintide. It's like Warhammer Vermintide, where you fight a bunch of rats and stuff. It has Warhammer in the name. Is it at all connected to the 40k universe? Because some of the people kind of look like that space cowboy dude, but they're not robotified. They have like the pilgrim hat, and they have, you know, dual like pistol thingies and whatnot, but they're not high tech like these people. So it doesn't seem like it's in the 40k universe, and I've never heard mention of a bunch of rat people. So are they connected? Is it like in the past of the 40k universe? How did that fit in? And also, why is Marie Antoinette here? I think I made that joke last time. Fuck.
Yes, a gene stealer cult.
We cannot let this heretic keep doing what he is doing.
We can't exterminate this Holy Terror, right?
I cannot understand that guy. I don't know if that's intentional because his mouth is covered in his model, so they made it difficult to hear him, but I could not understand him.
I don't think so. That should be kind of counterintuitive.
Counterintuitive? What the fuck does that mean?
We cannot perform exterminatis of Holy Terra yet. But what we can do is send an inquisitorial representative there as one of the High Lords of Terra, and then argue with the rest of the High Lords until they allow us to perform a thorough search and purge of our planet.
Oh, that sounds real good.
It shall be
Still
like
can't.
a manual exterminatus, with more door kicking and burning buildings.
Maybe we can check if Terra is a tomb world while we're at it.
Now, my brothers and sisters, radical purity.
Oh wait, a tomb world. That's where the skeleton Egyptians are. What are they called? Oh, the Necrons. Yeah. Wait, could Terra, which is Earth, could that be a tomb world and they just haven't figured that out? No, they would have figured that out by now, right? Right.
The only thing you need to do is vote for me as your inquisitorial representative. I will travel with my feet to Terra, find the culprit who's behind these messages, and kill him for the Emperor.
Ironic. Alright, before we get to the next one, I liked it. I like this one. It is developing an actual story within the comedy that he is telling. This is well thought out. When I went into it, I thought it was just going to be like They're episodes, obviously, but I thought it was just going to be like a different thing they're going to make fun of and poke light of that's in the 40K universe each episode. But no, there's an overarching story, it seems like. I like it. There are repercussions for the actions that are taken with the comedy intertwined with it. I like it. I can see why people enjoy watching this and people rewatch it. It kind of reminds me of like the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged and the Dragon Ball The Abridged, where it's taking a source material, using all of the information within it, but kind of changing it up and making light of the inconsistencies or the funny parts in it, even though in universe they don't really see it as a joke or see it as funny. All right, let's get to the next one.
Greetings, Honorable Battle Brother. Did you hear the news? Indeed I did, Honorable Battle Brother.
Do they refer to each other as Battle Brothers? I don't know why, but my brain just goes to Eskimo Brothers when they say that. They're just like, okay, you guys, you don't have to talk about doing the same person. Okay, we get it. We get it.
We have received a mission from Holy Terror itself. That is right, Honorable Battle Brother. It is our time once again to prove ourselves as Ultramarines. And with pride and honor, we shall succeed.
So fucking smug. I'm starting to turn to the Emperor's side on this with this one scene.
We will never fail our sacred duties. After all, the greatest of them all are the Ultramarines.
Soon enough I should stop hearing their constant fucking chanting in my head. I've been hearing it for so long that I'm starting to feel like I have warp traveled on a fucking bicycle.
I'm still not certain about this idea, my lord.
Are you defying me?
No, absolutely not. I was just thinking, since the Ultramarines are one of the greatest forces in the galaxy, are you 100% certain that sending them to their imminent doom on the planet of the Sorceress is a good idea?
Look.
Wait, is he sending all of them? Like every single Ultramarine? Wow, okay. Well, good luck with that. They're fucked. So, you know, hope it's worth it. Also, why is that one banana, that golden banana dude, why is he the only one that gets to talk to the Emperor? What's so special about him? What about the other banana men? The banana guards and the Emperor's Princess Bubblegum. Someone has to have drawn that, right? Someone has to have done that.
My child, I know you are fucking stupid, but I am your father, and you should never argue against your father, because he always knows best. Isn't that right?
Of course!
That's a good custodes. Your intelligence is growing remarkably fast, just like your father's.
Oh, well, thank you. Dad.
No problem, son.
What the fuck is happening?
Now, prepare your cleansing equipment. My eye lobes are itching like they are infected by a fucking Death Eater virus. Also, bring my Centurion.
Well, I mean, he is a custodian. But
This way.
is that fucking Judge Dredd on the left? And is that sexy Squidward? Are these real pictures? I swear that's just Judge Dredd on the left, and then they took the picture of sexy Squidward's face from the memes and just made it into a human with the cyborg guy. Oh my god, I can't even see the faces on the other two.
Hey, Lords of Terra, we are gathered here today to discuss the most pressing matter, the survival of the Imperium of Man, such that we have never seen before. Should we outlaw the use of laxatives to everyone but us? Because my poo has been really hard and dusty lately.
Alright, well, it's because you're old. Also, eat more fiber, you old hag. Fuck.
I am the law, and I think that not only should we outlaw laxatives, we should also get a new shipment of prune cakes, because that really helps out with how your bowels dance out poo.
I disagree. Our generals needs to poo in the several places to command those living flashlights of mine. And the way the TJ factory's gotta do that too. Can't have my guys go into battle with their fucking skillets, can I?
I think that this is a dumb discussion.
I'm with that guy. He's the only one making sense right now. You number 4 over there, you're cool.
For you, biological types.
Never mind. I changed my mind. I'm no longer on his side. He's an elitist an elitist mechanicus dude. Never mind.
Alright, seriously, it isn't funny anymore. First, you make fun of my hat on a daily basis, and now you send this emperor-damned message throughout the entire Imperium. Why?
Can you quiet down, Towerhead? I can't hear you.
We didn't send anything, I think, did we?
I don't know. Who am I again? I forgot.
Well, if you didn't send the message, who did? Someone is obviously being very mean.
Oh, stop your whining, Decius. Can't you see that we're having a very important discussion about who here?
This must be the 20,000th time you've had that discussion.
2,374. Time to be exact.
Back in my day, people didn't count with numbers. Instead, we used good old-fashioned coaches to count.
Well, perhaps we should outlaw counting again?
Again? They outlawed it once before? Huh? But how do you count how many times you've prayed to the Emperor?
Oh yeah! I am the law!
Well, I'm gonna go back to the Ecclesiarchal Palace and figure out which one of you pruneheads ordered this message to be sent around. The Ecclesiarchy is not disbanding, and that's that.
My lords.
Who the fuck are you?
Inquisitorial representative has arrived. The Inquisitorial representative? I hate that person.
Ah, the Inquisition? Very well. What name does he go by?
Wait a minute, does that man have a skull and a cage on his neck? Excuse me, why? I can understand, like, oh, look at all the skulls we have adorned on our scepters and within our robes and stuff like that, but that one's just in a cage around your neck. What? Like, just put it into a locked box. Like, you know what? This is now my drip. Why? You're not Yugi Moto with the Millennium Puzzle around your neck. That skull is gonna turn you into a sexy alter ego. Okay? Sorry.
Lord Inquisitor Fyodor Karamazov, sir.
What? Karamazov?
What does that mean?
I feel thoroughly refreshed now. Chain halberds truly do wonders.
My lord, I've been thinking a little. When Magnus tried to contact you, what did he try to tell you?
Are you siding with chaos now?
No, my lord. I'm just pondering it. But I'm thinking, let's say that Magnus was actually trying to warn you about Horus's fall.
Okay.
If that was the case, then Magnus wouldn't have had to send his message to you if Horus hadn't fallen.
Yes.
And Horus wouldn't have fallen if the chaplain Erebus wouldn't have tempted him to join Chaos.
Right.
And Erebus wouldn't have kept turning Primarchs to the ways of Chaos unless he hadn't tempted Lorgar over to his side together with the Wordbearer's first company captain, Cor Pharaoh.
Correct.
So by that logic, wouldn't this all actually be Erebus and Cor Pharaoh's fault?
Now you are just talking out of your ass.
What the hell did he just say? Those were a lot of events that went over my head. I know about the Horus heresy. I know about the Primarchs falling, but everybody else that was mentioned there? No idea. I didn't know it was that detailed. Man, they have a lot of fucking chain of events in this. All right, I've got a lot more to learn.
As I said earlier, everything is Magnus's fault.
I agree. That's the only thing I know for sure. I will fall for the propaganda. I am not immune to it, and I agree. Magnus ruined everything. Instead of thanks, Obama, we should all be saying thanks, Magnus, when anything goes wrong.
Of course, my lord, you're right. I'm sorry.
By the way, while you were sending that message to the Ultramarines, did you also tell them to cut Erleman's life support?
I'm sorry, my lord. I kind of forgot about that.
Do that later, then you should boot. Speaking of which, I need you to explain something to me.
What is it, my lord?
Why are you the only one ever visiting?
He asked it! He asked what we were all thinking! Okay, what is it? it's a cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger. Well, we'll find out next time, because I'm going to end it here. We got through 3 episodes, but as always, leave any other recommendations, Warhammer or otherwise, down in the comments below. I always love reading them. I try to get to them and get to as many as possible, but there is also a link to my Twitch down below if you are interested, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.